do you have to ask me?
Go ahead. Hey Jode, we're over here, day 3, trying to retrieve your bike, but we're also down here and we're seeing all the media and everybody. We're actually here at Mandalay Bay. Let's take a look at the Mandalay Bay. We're trying to get the vehicle, but at the same time we have my guy who just wants to speak a little bit. So tell me what's going on today and how you feeling.
So you know, as you said, you gave me a ride down here to try to retrieve my motorcycle. My motorcycle's on the other side of this, next to from Nashville. On the other side of that, there's a parking lot where staff and tour buses have a designated parking area. That's where my motorcycle is parked. So we have tape all around this whole area, crime scene tape. You're not allowed to cross anywhere there's crime scene tape. The police officer, we walked down there and the police officer told me it's going to probably be until Thursday before they can give us access. So walking through here, I noticed there's all kinds of news teams. Like, you have KTLA, you have NBC, ABC, Fox. You have all these news channels here with all their equipment and all their material and stuff. And started thinking about it, and we're walking back. So I asked one of the guys, I said, what are you guys reporting here anyway? And he goes, what do you mean? Like, he just kind of shrugged me off, kind of. And I said, well, everything is done, everything is over, the event already happened. What are you guys reporting? Like, why is everybody here? And he said, well, he goes, there's still news coming in, like new stuff. He goes, and Trump's coming tomorrow, so we gotta get ready. And I'm like, oh. So we walk in and I'm thinking about it, I'm like, kind of pissed off. These news media, this massive media over here and everywhere, they follow that guy around like he's God or something, like he's the God of information. He's an idiot. We all know he's an idiot. He reacts quickly to crisis situation when people are dying, and when people are dealing with real crisis, he'll react based on a political statement, his political stance, and he'll send out a tweet or whatever, and it's idiocy. Yet these people, including CNN and all of them, they follow that guy's every word. They give him 24/7 coverage, and all he does is prove what an idiot he is, time and time again. He doesn't give a shit about anybody that dies around here. All he cares about is his profile, his image, and how people react to him. That's all he gives a shit about. And this media, I would suggest that most of them that are doing their jobs, they only care about their careers. They only care about, you know, getting that shot or getting that story, that soundbite, getting that image, you know. And I find it inhumane and ridiculous, and proof that this whole system that has been built, that's been built by a capitalist society. And I'm not against capitalism in the sense of, you know, working hard and trying to get, you know, paid and get what you need to for security for a family. I'm for all those obvious things. What I'm against is people forgetting who they are as human beings in order to make something for themselves. It's like your priorities are all messed up. You're all twisted. It's all twisted priorities, you know, and you'll use it as an excuse, saying, well, we have to pay our bills, we have to take care of our family, and this and that. It's like professional athletes that hold out and they say, well, we got to take care of our family. Motherfucker, you make millions and millions and millions of dollars, and you came from nothing, some of you. And you're sitting there pretending that this is for your family. You don't need a 20-story fucking mansion with 20 rooms. You don't need that crap. There's people that are freaking homeless in the streets, and I know that it's not our responsibility to take care of all the homeless people in the world and all that stuff. I'm not stupid. But there's no reason why we can't, as human beings, when you have extra, put your freaking resources toward helping people. There's mental health issues that are huge out here. The whole reason why we're here is because that shooter, if there was one of them or two of them, it doesn't matter. People still died. Shooters, whatever. They have mental health issues. That's obvious. You can't sit there and shoot at a fucking crowd of people indiscriminately without having a mental health issue. The biggest problem we have in this country, and both countries in North America, is mental health. I'll guarantee it. You have so many homeless people in every freaking city you go to that are wandering, and a lot of them are homeless because of mental health issues, because they felt like they didn't belong or they didn't care, and they can't deal with the society that they live in, and all the unfairness, all the inequities, and all of this stuff, the lack of justice, everything that is obvious. But we'll sit there and gloss it over and go on with our day. And these people, they perpetuate that. They perpetuate all of what this society, what is wrong with this society, of glorifying certain things that should not be glorified, instead of actually using their time and their energy and all of that stuff. I mean, there's probably people that carry stress with them from their jobs because they feel like they have to do this to get ahead, to raise their profile or whatever. And meanwhile, their child is at home being neglected because, you know, daddy or mommy has an important job to do. When you say you have an important job to do in front of your kids and you're not spending the proper time with those kids, then you're saying to that kid that your job is more important to them. You know, and they grow up with those kinds of things without anybody talking to them. And I'm not suggesting that, you know, kids in America or wherever are going to grow up and become shooters like that guy. I'm not suggesting that. I'm just saying it doesn't help. It doesn't help our society and our place when you're perpetuating problems that are obvious, when you're ignoring them and you're brushing those problems over just so you can get a story. You know, just so you can raise your profile and raise the profitability of your company or your organization, your institution, whatever you want to call it, your politics. You know, freaking use your brain, think and feel from your heart, and actually do something that might help. Imagine if all these people and all these millionaires put their resources together to develop a privately funded mental health institution that didn't cost fucking money, or had a percentage that they put their money into. They could still live comfortably. You could still buy your freaking 3 or 4 cars that you need. You don't need 60 fucking sports cars as a human being, as a person. You don't need a 20-floor mansion. You don't need that shit. When all this crap is going on and you're sitting there saying you're going to pray for the families, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, it's a day for you. You do it for a day, and then you move on to your next event or your next thing. You know, I just wish people would think and be sincere and be genuine when you're reporting something or saying something. Anyway, that's all I got to say right now. I'm just kind of, this is part of the emotion. I talked about emotion on my Facebook, and you know, going through all this emotion of overwhelming sadness and stuff, and then I come through here, and now anger is hitting, you know, getting stuff. So I just want to end it right now and just, you know, I gotta.
All right. Thanks, Jode. Yeah, we're just here looking at this, thinking and speaking and talking, and you know, people deal with this in the ways that need to. Thanks. Later.